there, I'm here on the Packard Legend 818 CDT playing a little Sky Roads Christmas special. Playing none other than Road 3. And I just blew up as I usually do. Let's give it one more try and then we'll move on with the video. February the 8th of 2013. Okay, one more try. Third time's a charm, huh? What are you gonna do? Okay. Let's move on with the video, shall we? Okay, this is my current setup for the Legend 818 CDT. Here is the computer itself. Since the unboxing video, I've changed the CD-ROM to a NEC something speed. All I know is it's a lot faster, and it is able to read recorded CDs. Now, unfortunately, I have noticed, like playing a humongous entertainment game, it kind of stutters a little bit, so it might need to be cleaned. I just need to find one of those cleaning kits. And I also had to replace the floppy drive. The original was not getting any power to it whatsoever for some reason, but I stuck this one in here. And if you're wondering if it's easy or not to put a new floppy drive in a Packard Bell mini tower, well, it is not easy. In fact, I nearly killed myself doing it. Here is a spec sticker, just like the one on my 822, except it had a picture of Navigator instead of the remote. We got 100 megahertz Pentium processor, 1.2 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, no, wait a minute, that's a Windows XP era machine. This has 1.2 gigabytes of hard drive space. 8 megabytes of RAM, which I've upgraded to 48 megs of RAM. Exceeds NPC level 2 multimedia specifications. Has a 14 baud modem, quad speed CD-ROM, which has been upgraded as I mentioned. Fast media handheld remote control. Packard Bell Navigator, Windows 95 pre-installed. And special feature, Packard Bell's new Fast Media remote control puts computer technology in the palm of your hand. And here's the monitor. This is the digital monitor I've been using on my other one. Keyboard for my Legend 1510 Supreme. Mouse. Microsoft 3D Sidewinder Pro joystick, and the Fast Media remote. Now, let's fire it up, shall we? It's dark. This is creepy. Creepy! So there you go. That's going to be your nightmares for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I had to turn the light off because it was making a glare on the monitor here. But, and don't worry, I have it plugged in this time, and I'd show the back of it and even the inside of it, but got too much stuff hooked up to it right now. But we'll take a look at all that in a future video. How about that? Now let's fire this up, shall we? Let's get it off the tripod and do this. Yeah. Let's go into the BIOS. Okay, thankfully the system clock, the CMOS battery is still good in here. It's correctly showing February 8th of 2013. We got a a 1,282 megabyte hard drive. This computer is new enough that it automatically detects the cylinders and all that good stuff, so you don't have to put it in manually. We got a CD-ROM there. Boot sequence A then to C. I don't believe this supports booting from a CD-ROM. An extended memory 47. Oh boy, that was staticky. That should be set to a plug-and-play OS, but I don't feel like dealing with any potential screw-ups right now. No password. I had a PB600 motherboard-based computer at one time. In fact, I just sold it to a friend of mine yesterday. In fact, I did a video of it. It was the Packard Bell Legend 130 CD Supreme, the 3x3 desktop. Unfortunately, when I got it, there was a BIOS password in it, which drove me insane trying to crack, until I discovered that the PB600 board graciously offers a password reset jumper. I just took the jumper out, booted it up, turned it off, put the jumper back in, and there we go, no more password. So that was very, very, very convenient. So let's discard the changes, even though we didn't make any changes. Love that beep. Alright, we're booting into good old Windows 95. This is the only operating system this computer is ever going to see. I'm not even going to put Windows 3.1 on it, even to experiment. And I'm sure as heck not going to put Windows 98 on it. But here we are. Here's Windows 95. I don't know why that always comes up when I start it, but oh well. And this is it. This is my favorite background from Windows 95. A lot less cluttered than the last time you saw this started up, didn't you? Isn't it? Alright. And that was the modem activating. If you missed it in the last video, let's take a look at the system credentials. Alright, we got a Legend 818 CDTW. Don't know why they always put the W in there. Hard drive format number 556013, which gives support for the remote. Originally had that amount of memory, which I upgraded. Cirrus Logic VGA on board with a megabyte of RAM. It can be upgraded to 2 megabytes, but the modules to do so are very, very rare. Exceeds all test parameters. I'd hate to be the poor sap that wound up with a Packard Bell that did not exceed all test parameters. That would be kind of sad. And test date, aka its birthday, October 19th, 1995, 12:22 p.m. And since it was built in Sacramento, California, I imagine that was Pacific time. Let's see what programs we got on here. I got the usual lineup on here. I got Big Job, which you saw me do a video of right after Christmas. I got the Toy Story animated storybook. Very, very enjoyable game from my childhood. Hard Hat, another good game which I need to do a review of. Living Books games, but like I said, I'd show it to you, but I don't want to be thrown in the back of a Buick in the middle of the night, so... Truckology. See, back then I was very, very into construction equipment for whatever reason. And Microsoft works via Packard Bell. I even got Microsoft Bob on here. Oh wow. The Gus series of games, very good games. Packard Bell on the Navigator, which will, as is tradition, we will look at shortly. Packard Bell audio utilities. QuickTime for Windows. The Sierra games, we got Mixed Up Mother Goose Deluxe, the very first computer game I ever played. That was on my Aunt's Gateway 2000 back in the summer of 1995, I believe. The Incredible Machine, very, this is the third version, a very good game. 3D Ultra Pinball, which was the first game we ever bought for the Legend 822 CDT back in 1995. Now, it was that along with, I believe, 2 Living Books games, Just Grandma and Me, and the Berenstain Bears Get in a Fight. But like I said, I don't want to be thrown in the back of a Buick, so we won't look at that. And I got Microsoft Word 97 on here. I would have put the whole Office 97 suite on here, but it's only a 1 gigabyte hard drive, and I need to be conservative with it. And the entertainment pack with good old Ski Free. Ouch. Alright, let's go into Packard Bell Navigator, shall we?
Welcome from Packard Bell. We offer you 2 computing environments to choose from, Packard Bell's Navigator or Microsoft Windows. You may also begin by taking a quick lesson on using the mouse.
It's gonna pester me about that mouse lesson until the day I die. Oh. Oh, we got a little quick tip.
The info guide at the bottom of the screen gives you more information about each area of Navigator. Just click on this symbol, and then click on an object you wish to explore.
Oh yes, that is a very good tip, isn't it? Let's go to the info room. Little trick I want to show you guys. No, it's not in that one. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay. My Packard Bell CD collection. Bought this a couple years ago. Here is a CD for Navigator 3.5. We will stick this in the drive, like so. And when your Packard Bell still has its original hard drive and still has its format number and all of its system information, when you do a Packard Bell restore, it's smart enough to realize what kind of computer you have. Like when I restored this computer the other day, it saw that it has a PB600 motherboard and a mini tower case, plus the fast media remote. And to prove this, let's go take a look at the electronic manuals. We've got all the software there, and system manuals. This is the Pentium system guide for the PB600. Accessories, there's the manual for the remote control, the sound card and sound card software, and a guide for the mini tower. Now if this were a 4x4 desktop, it would have the guide for the 4x4 desktop, or 3x3 it would, so on and so on. Let's go ahead and open this one up. And this is what we used before the days of Adobe Acrobat. Mini tower. Because by this time Packard Bell had quit giving all these manuals to you. And yeah, there's a little diagram of a mini tower. Let's see if the remote control manual works. And it does not. Oh, how I hate thee. There we go. And of course, when you have the CD in the drive, you can go to the tutorials, including the infamous mouse lesson. And also, you can take a look at some of these videos here. Let's take a look at the demo for America Online. Here we go.
Hang on. Your next stop, America's most exciting online service.
A little loud. $10 free hours, people.
Explore America Online free. Click here to begin your journey.
How about not? And that's the little demo for America Online, and that's version 2.5, I believe, which we subscribed to about a month after we got the 822. This would have been in January of '96, and I still remember my email address. It was billy345@aol.com, and the thing was that nowadays you can still use AOL 2.5 on a Packard Bell if you have let's say an Ethernet card plugged into it. All you have to do is just go to AOL.com, sign up for a free account, go to your Packard Bell, open up AOL and dial in it. Now it's very, very buggy and barely works, but it's kind of neat. Might have to do a video of that sometime. Now let's leave Navigator now. No, actually, let's play a game we haven't played in a while. Okay, put the Navigator CD back where it belongs. Even though I've played this before, here it is, my first Encyclopedia. Let's go to the children's corner. We're not going to do it through Windows. We're going to do it the proper Packard Bell way, through Navigator. Here it is, here, the very first one. Knowledge Adventures, my first Encyclopedia. And yes, the disc is in the drive. Prepare for the same old boring jokes, folks.
Welcome to my first encyclopedia, a magical place to learn.
Magical.
It's a cool place to learn. A place where kids teach kids.
Get a hair
about
straightener.
things that are important in our world.
We're here to tell you everything you need to know about
Get
this
out from
special
under the
treat.
ground. It's
Put your hand on the mouse.
hardly
like
any
this.
air down there.
Ready?
Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Climb a tree. Just move your cursor up to the top of the screen.
Okay. Whatever you say, mushroom-haired kid. Alright, everyone on 3. 1, 2, 3.
What do we eat?
None of your business!
This is our secret tree kitchen. Today it's my turn to cook.
Oh yeah, I'm sure a kid with mushroom hair who's only about 7 years old does a good job cooking.
Completely safe. There's a lot of things to learn.
And the
about
face
food.
detection on my video camera is actually picking them up. That's kind of bizarre. And not only is my first encyclopedia the first and most interactive encyclopedia for kids, but also
11 a.m.
it has the ability to control
It's 11 o'clock.
the space-time continuum.
It's 12 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the day. We call it noon. It's time to wash up and have some lunch. I'm hungry.
Well, there should be a hard drive. There's actually a flux
1
capacitor in
p.m.
this machine.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. We say it's 1 p.m. p.m. means afternoon. I don't finish with my lunch by 1 o'clock. It's a good time to take a nap. My mom always says she wishes she could take a nap after lunch too.
Let's take a look at some my first encyclopedia recipes that you can make in your own home.
Here are some fun recipes for you to make with a grown-up. A recipe is a list of directions that you follow to make food. It tells you what
Oh, recipe. I thought it was one of those things they give you when you buy something. Oh no, yeah, it's a receipt.
You're making. Cooking tools are things like measuring cups and
Okay, we
bowls.
get it.
Wonderful Wonder Bar. Wonderful Wonder Bars are better than candy. They're fun to make and they taste dandy.
Okay, that's a weird way of putting dandy, but Wonderful Wonder Bars ingredients: 1 slice of bread, 2 tablespoons of ground nuts, 1 tablespoon of wheat germ. I really don't want anything in my food with the word germ in it, okay? 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 1 teaspoon of peanut oil, 1 teaspoon of sweet cocoa mix, and all that good stuff. Let's see what we can make with a fish.
Tremendous tuna. This tremendous tuna is a treat from the sea. Why don't you make some up and come eat with me?
I wouldn't eat with you if you were the last mushroom kid on Earth.
Sweet stuffs. Look inside for a sweet surprise. These sweet stuffs are a real prize.
Oh, when I clicked that, I thought it would be something with an actual human organ in it. That would have been interesting to see, actually. And let's get out of here. Let's go up to my other favorite room in here.
Where do we live?
That's none of your business either. Why are you asking me such personal questions?
I love to make things. I build models
That's
of all
Mushroom
the
Head
things I
Kid
see in
again.
the world, like buildings and houses.
And wearing a hat this
Really
time.
is it?
Okay, well, this is a neat little part of my first encyclopedia. Get to place puzzle pieces into stuff.
This part of my town is where my mom and dad run errands and go shopping, but it's all empty. We have to fill it.
Well,
Click on the
that's
different places. Hold the button
what
on
the
your
economy
mouse
will
down and
do
drag them
these
into the
days.
puzzle. Put the places into the shape that matches.
I love the MIDI music playing right now.
Factory. A factory is a big grocery store. A grocery store is a place that sells food and other things. Some people call grocery stores supermarkets. You can buy fresh vegetables, meat, milk, and lots of other things to eat. Grocery stores sell other things too. They have soap, light bulbs, paper towels, and even toys sometimes.
That's what he put in that soup in the kitchen, by the way.
Post office. A post office is gasoline.
And since my name is
How can you
Road
get
Geek,
from one
we'll
side of a river
end it with a
to the
road.
other? Road. A road is a path for cars to drive on. It helps them get from one place to another. Most roads are made out of cement, but some are made of dirt. Have you ever ridden on a dirt road? They can be very bumpy.
Up until 2001, my road was a gravel road. That's kind of
Well
close.
done. Have you ever been to any of these places? Thanks for helping to make the town.
You're welcome. let's do another one. Actually, let's go back. Love this music. Well, let's get out of this program. Let's get out of Navigator while we're at it. Let's see. Microsoft Word. Word 97. Ah, it's Clippy. How you doing? Have you recovered from the horrible, horrible torture people have given you on the internet? I think people have snapped your neck, shot you, all kinds of horrible stuff, poor guy. Let's start using this. Okay, this is Word 97. Okay, what should I type here? Again, just don't ask. Please do not ask. No, I don't think we want to save that monstrosity. Let's see here. Where's my pack of software? That's odd. Oh, here it is. Let's try some DOS. Let's try a little DOS gaming, shall we? I'll put that up later. Alright, let's go dir, start. ROMware. As you can see, this game is Epic Pinball. You know, I think some of the greatest computer games ever made have been pinball-based. You've seen it with this, 3D Ultra Pinball, even the pinball game that came with Plus for Windows 95. Enough of that. Let's see. There we go. Let's go back to Windows, shall we? It's a very good game. Epic Pinball came out in 1993. Shareware. You don't really hear that word much anymore these days. Actually, you don't even hear the word software or applications or programs anymore. It's now called apps, which I can see why people would call that, because everyone abbreviates everything nowadays, but maybe it's because I've only had a smartphone for about a month now, and I haven't really gotten into it yet, but I think the word apps is kind of a stupid sounding name. But since the hard drive's already open here, we might as well do our traditional Kenyon test. And just to prove that the fast media remote does work, oh yeah. Glad nobody's sick of that. Hate to do it, but I think it's about time to call it a video. But yeah, I'm very, very, very impressed with this Packard Bell. I believe it's probably the closest I've ever gotten to my 822, or probably ever will get as close. But let's go ahead and shut it down. And this is Billy Core signing off on February 8th, 2013.